right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Portland Snowhawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
Here we go, 46. 46.
On play action, Prescott. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, kill. 47.
You better be afraid of me.
Here we go, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Just heavy on the edges.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 23 yards the pickup there.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Prescott. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's good for another Jacksonville first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Check the hot read. Hey, watch this.
It's a keeper with Prescott. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Check.
26.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. This is taken at the 3. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big third down play there for the Jags. 42 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Prescott from the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Gordon. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Murray going to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. These 2 teams all tied after 1. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Murray now, 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Uses the spin. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So don't say nothing. Shit, shit.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw is Murray. Got a man open, it's Ross. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. 26.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, That's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Big stop, let's go.
On third down, it's Prescott. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 49-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now this time Murray to throw it. Flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Andy Isabella with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Hey, watch the slant.
46. Check my 46.
I got you.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Murray trying again after the pick six. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Past the 20. 10, touchdown. Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Yeah, and he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Throwing, Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 49. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And now it's 2nd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
2nd and 5 now. Murray, this one caught by Isabella. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, Murray, and it's caught. Touchdown. Melvin Gordon. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Throwing is Murray on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Josh Allen has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Six guys. Check.
To throw, it's Murray. Open man is Ross, complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray got Gordon open, completes it. And he went over. He went backwards, back to the 33. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Score your game.
41-14. Spanking the shit out this nigga. I don't know how niggas do with this nigga.
On play action, it's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Now Gordon. And this play doesn't
I'll tell you one thing, though. I
backwards,
cannot run on this nigga.
To the 11. It's a
I
loss
can't.
of a yard there,
But I got like 400 yards passing.
Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Did he send the trade back?
He wants to, so I'll take Brian's burn back.
Oh, what trade you talking about? I'm talking about the trade with the Broncos.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%,
What do you want, a safety back?
6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
I'll take Brian's burn back.
And they're going to get him. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16.
I don't know how this nigga got the #1 defense.
Jack with a sack.
The Jaguars got no more defense.
They've had some success.
That's why they've been talking about. He don't got no more. It's 44-14.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they didn't move the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end.
I've been struggling with Chiefs for this year. I ain't gonna lie. I lost twice to the same niggas.
This thing out even further here in the
I don't even know how I did that.
You can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all
nigga in my division, I lost twice too. Back to back.
Hold on.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can
I just see your shit left down. So
totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
I just wanted to make sure I seen y'all just sitting
Did he hang on to it? He did.
caught
On the
that?
dive. Nice ground. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Jesus.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
What the hell JT does?
I want to go back to something you said in the
He
first
worked for
quarter.
himself, I think. No, don't. I lied.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them. It's part of the formula.
Yo, he really do the same shit.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish
But he does crossing routes with all the little fast little linebackers. Randy Moss.
And you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything.
Ooh, he caught that. All he do is try to use Randy Moss on the whole time. At tight end. That's the first time he scored on him.
Here
I think it
on
kept
that
the
episode.
so that we can do this damn reverse trade.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
I gotta wait for 4 weeks to make my trade run unless somebody offers me something better.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I lost my right guard, but that's fine. I got a pick out of it.
That was a good game between Dolphins and Saints.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and
I
says,
don't know why I
let's
can't
just settle for
stand
3,
this,
except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
I mean, well, I don't know why I can't run on this
end zone,
nigga.
and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's
This is like
exactly
the
what they're thinking as
first
they begin this
fucking
one.
person
Yeah,
I
no
can't
quarterback
run.
ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever made.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Is it Turkey, right?
Throwing on first down is Murray. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
I gotta put that bitch in there, yeah.
Let's see what we do. They need this. Kevin next week, next year, man.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
And then we got
And now here's another interception.
Give me that shit, bitch. Pick 6,
Picked
bitch.
up by Tremaine
All he do is
Edmonds,
cross it
the
out. Give me that
linebacker.
pick 6,
20.
bitch.
There he goes, left side. And this results in 6 touchdowns.
in this league that I got with
return as they're finally able to take him
I
down.
don't realize, like, you could guard.
Defensively, they've had their
you
way
can
in
stop
this
the
one.
run
That
all
pick
you
6 makes that scoreboard even more
Thing
lopsided.
is, you don't play smart against my wide receivers.
And I said, what do you
One
do
of my
when the
299
game's like
speed
this?
receivers are going to break it.
Ready to go to the
Break
bench
off
and
on
hang
me.
out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field.
I
I
got
might get some
Tyreek Hill and
stats. I might get a
Devontae
pick or two.
You like
Both
being out there at the
99
end of these
speed.
wide
Damn.
margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Oh, bet.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position. Through to pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
My goodness, another interception.
This nigga threw like 7 picks.
He's picked off near his own 48. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now.
I'm up by 30 points, man.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting
it's only 30? That's why I said I ain't gonna score no more.
For the second week in
a row, coming out of nowhere. Oh no, spin that nigga. Oh no.
Figure whatever the reason is, he better figure
I
it
can
out.
spin if that. Not
Coming up to the line, they will need to run it
Damn near 90.
On 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 12, Murray.
Nigga got
Nowhere to
a
escape,
quarter of
and he goes down.
He got little
In there to take him down
blitzes
on
and
what will
shit.
take us to the 2-minute warning.
He got
Burger
little.
gonna coming out of nowhere. Like, man, you gotta spin somebody, man.
I'm only up 30.
Where the hell Free at? That nigga looking for him still. Free blowing the Raiders up all. Yeah.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset.
The Chargers
They've
come out of
got a
nowhere,
third
hit him
down
up.
now as they look for one more first down to help salt this
You know
one
how that
away.
shit be.
They'll rifle this one
And
deep
Free was
right
by
side.
earlier, like, oh yeah,
And for
sports
a
man,
third
man.
time tonight, he's intercepted.
That's why even now it's on that
Harrison,
DVD.
and he's going to return it to the
I
21-yard
thought I had
line.
that deep post. Guess
They're
not.
not making it easy on
Tim
themselves here
disappeared
down the
too.
stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door,
to call
it's
Kevin's
still
ass
cracked
or
open
he's
because they
He'll
can
beat
come
you
back
up.
on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Yeah, I got his number.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Michael Brockers in on the stop. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Prescott, and that will be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an
Oh,
interception.
you got your own shit?
You're,
For the first time.
you're a nice guy.
Oh,
That was kind of
slow
savage.
as hell.
But correct.
Slow as hell.
No pick,
I
just
already know I'm
incomplete
fucked
that
up.
time.
If you can cut your own hair, that shit a lot of bread.
Great
probably already
blocking,
fucked
nearly
up, but
sprung
I
him
didn't
there.
mind. I knew it was.
28-yard return. And
I
that
knew I
will
was gonna
come
mess
the
up
offense as they
eventually.
take
It was
over.
on my fantasy learning experience. I didn't do the edges though. I'm saving that for my dad when he gets for tomorrow.
I
And
hope
then
this bitch ass
Friday-
nigga ain't texting in the chat. I'm ready to run the clock out.
And then
Think
Friday,
I'm
I'm
gonna eat a
going.
ball?
Offense
I'm
back
gonna run
out
the
there at
ball
the
out.
line, ready for their next
And then
drive.
Friday, I'm
And this
going to
game
go
comfortably in
to the
hand. The
barbershop
scoreboard
having-
speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
Then
I'm
I
just
go
going
to
to tell
these
you,
places,
in the
start talking about
2015
shit.
season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts.
Try to get me
And in
another
none
damn
of them
job. We'll
did the
actually
starting
go to Walmart
quarterback
again,
ever
talk
come
to
out of the
them, man.
game for the team
me
that
a
had a
job
big
done.
lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they
Once
all
that
looked at me and
happens, I'm
said,
dropping these
just don't
out
really do that in
there.
the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as
Maybe
worried and
2,
concerned
I don't
about
know.
getting them out of the game.
Drop
And that's always
these.
puzzled me a little bit.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong with it.